Hello everybody and Happy New Year 2021. This is Leticia, your witchy dancer from Dancing Crowns, and I am here to read live my 12 tarot cards and 12 crystals forecast for 2021, so you kind of have an idea on what to expect for the new upcoming year. And I am doing one card and one crystal per month. Okay, so let me put a little bit down the music and let me grab my glasses because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see very well. And I am not going to take too much because I know you guys are trying to probably get ready for, even if you stay at home, a lot of people dressed up. We in the Hispanic culture, many of us, we dressed up even if we stay at home or not. So I am going to try to be as briefly as possible, but it's 12 cards and 12 crystals. So thank you again for joining me. Hi Kay, hi Evelyn. I'm hoping that you guys are having a great New Year's Eve. And you can also share in the comments what are the traditions that you like the most today. For example, I like to throw a bucket of water out of the door right at 12. Then I give kisses and hugs to my loved ones. And after that, I do give the kisses and hugs first. Then I throw the bucket and then we eat, each of us, 12 grapes. So I am going to be sharing this information real quick first. And then we'll go from there, okay? So the first, I'm going to be using some of my notes. I just printed my blog that I made because it is a lot of material and I don't want to pass something for granted or forget. So you excuse me today, I have some scripting, but I want to let you know that this is not something that is made. I actually shuffle the cards on this day. I took the pictures with each of the crystals. I did what I needed to do and I did the blog first so you guys can have it written to go back to it. It's quicker to go to my blog, dancingcrownspsychic.com, or you can watch my live video again, and this is going to be in YouTube as well. So you have 3 options on how do you want to review this material later on in 2021. You come back to it if you want to. All right, so without more hesitation, let's start with January. And January has the Hangman. All right, so Hangman, and I am going to do 12 different card decks. I am starting by honoring Pamela Colman Smith, which is the original artist of the Wade Colman Smith Tarot. That later on turns to be the Rider-Waite, and I have one card from the Rider-Waite on my table, but I want to start January. This is why I chose this deck, and this is the card that came out, is the Hangman. So what the Hangman means is a lot of discipline. It is actually a lot of faith and a lot of structure. So we have to take January very serious. It is not going to be probably the most fun month of the 2021. So if you're waiting to say goodbye to 2020 and get into fun, that is not what is going to happen. I am very sorry if I'm disappointing some of you. I know that we have been under a lot of restrictions in 2020 and some restrictions are still going to be happening. Also, this is getting out of the comfort zone. So you sometimes have to be a little bit upside down in order to shake things. And January is still a month for us to lose and let go some stuff from 2020. So yes, in January we're still working on letting go some stuff, some things. So yeah, just go upside down a little bit and let the things fall out of your pocket that you don't want any longer. Let them go. The ones that you want to keep, you want to make sure that you put them in a very secure place, not in the pockets when you go upside down because you're gonna lose them, okay? So what crystal came with the Hangman, very interesting, It is actually the crystal for my month. It is the ruby. This is a Tasmanian ruby. It's raw. I love it because I can feel the energy is not polished. So the ruby is the crystal that came with the hangman for January. And the ruby is, first of all, something that brings success to your life. So if you follow some structure and also try to stay focused on reaching up to the divine, on getting out of your comfort zone, getting discipline and focus, you will be reaching a lot of goals early in the year. But you have to go through January 1st, through that month. And also I want to read from my notes over here. So the ruby symbolizes love and attracting success in business, as I said before. And it adds more to the discipline that should focus more in the projects and career that will make us prosperous in 2021. January is favoring to focus, maintain a routine, and create. So if you have a project that you are either starting, ending this year, or you want to start it ending beginning 2021, you should use ruby as a crystal if you want during that month. Also, you should do, I recommend yoga. Not necessarily you have to go in a headstand or handstand, but I would say yoga is one of the disciplines that put you in different positions, and it's going to help you, to focus and have that discipline with you, okay? So yeah, there are tools that you can use in order to help you be more disciplined and focused during January. That's very important. January is a kind of serious month for 2021. And then, and pretty much getting out of the comfort zone. So I'm going to go to February now. And February, I am using the Heart Tarot. And this is the 10 of Pentacles. It has 10 apples in it, but it's actually 10 of Pentacles, or coins, right? Coins are the same of like pentacles in the tarot. And in here, we are going to see an angel. There is this is not a cherub. It's not. So if you think this is a cherub, you're not having the correct information. So I'm going to clarify that for you right now. Also, this card is connected to the Archangel Raphael, and Raphael is the guardian of the love relationship. So February, being the month of love and some Valentines, it is actually very well aspected for couples to go in long-term relationships. So February, you can have some fun if you want, as long as restrictions are up, right? And we are safe with your couple, or you can go in a date, but don't think that date is just gonna be either one night stand or something temporary. February is this year more focused, instead of focusing on a quick date or a blind date that it's not gonna work, this is going to be favoring the longer relationship, the commitments. Actually, if somebody is getting married or engaged in February, it is a great month to do that, because it is actually favoring that, okay? So long-term relationships. Also, it applies to business. Red is the color for business success. It's one of the business colors that you want to use for business success. And because it comes accompanied with fossils, right? This is an ammonite disc from Morocco. So it comes accompanied with fossils, which to me was kind of like a weird combination, but it is what it is. This is what it came out from my crystals bag. And this is, I'm going to respect it, and I'm going to use the fossil along with the 10 of Pentacles. And the fossil means transformation. So if you are going through some kind of issue with a long-term relationship and it's not the best moment, I will say stay focused in January and keep some discipline committed to that relationship. And in February, there is going to be transformation in that relationship. Either it's a romantic relationship or a business relationship, but it's big transformation coming into that relationship in February 2021. Okay. Also, when you transform, if you notice, this used to be a live creature from the ocean that is now a desert, and it passed to a better life because this is from the dinosaur era. It's beautiful. I find fossils beautiful and gorgeous, and they transform into something that is eternal. So that means that relationships that are strong through these hardship moments, December 2020, January 2021, they will be stronger in February, and there is a lot of hope for those long-term commitments. Okay, so that is for February. I'm going to March. March is the Nine of Pentacles from, guess what tarot deck I wanted to use for March. I couldn't resist. It's 1, 2, 3, right? The third month of the year. Secrets of Paradise Tarot, my tarot deck that is going to be published in 2021. So why not using it for the forecast as well? So from Secrets of Paradise Tarot, I have the Nine of Pentacles. So we have 2 Pentacles, 1 and 2, right? One back after the other, February and March 2021. Prosperity, money, and I will say this is a good moment for breathing, taking a break, and even if it's still chilly where you live, depending on what part of the world you live, even if you are still in the winter time or going toward the first part of the spring that's still chilly, I will suggest to take a moment, even if it's a short one, to go outdoors and breathe. Breathe deeply and let go of any tensions in March. I do see that you can treat yourself a little bit in this month. Don't overspend, but yes, there is some good space for treating yourself with a reward. And I'm going to use my notes in this one for March. It is also made like a safe ground. So if you have feel unsafe for some reason before March, this card represents that we are going to be, this is a global forecast. I want to clarify that my 12 cards and 12 crystals is a global forecast. It's not only for a specific country or person, but it's globally, in the world. This is what I am expecting the energy to be in that month. And we, I will say, there is not going to be a big change between January to March regarding being outdoors all the time. Like we've been kind of restricted on that, but there is going to be a moment of relaxation, and stress goes down as we feel secure in our garden of joy. So again, go outdoors and breathe, but do it in a safe way, because I do see that I do see a private garden here, or a garden that you feel safe. See, it's not like a park full of people or something like that. And I do see isolation still in March. So don't think that 2021 is gonna start like you're going everywhere, wherever you want, no mask. That's not gonna happen, my dear. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just letting you know what the energy I feel for this month. I also want to say the agate is the agate is the crystal for March. This is a very feminine energy. It is also great for grounding. Depending on the type of agate that you use, you can use it for different purposes. The banded agate is different than like these little agate slabs. They are all, there are so many agates in the crystal world, but the agate in general, I would say banded or blue lace agate, are more like what I'm feeling, you know, that they connect with that month. And I will say that it is also a crystal that attracts good luck, definitely. I would say it says over here in my notes that it complements our life with balance, and it is the perfect moment to work on grounding session, on cleansing your energy. And that's, you know, when you go out in nature, I don't know if you're gonna be able to walk barefoot, but if not, you know, like just by touching a little bit around, like even if the plants are not green yet, you can still touch them if they're not that cold. Sometimes even feeling a little bit of ice in your hands, you know, from nature, it's still bringing that energy. And it's a moment for cleansing. Yes, we need to prepare for springtime and for the summer, but we want to go into those moments to receive the sun with a cleansed aura and a cleansed field, you know, energy field. So yeah, agate for cleansing and grounding and meditation. And the Nine of Pentacles, it is showing us to breathe a little bit more, to go outdoors, but to do it in a very safe way. Okay? All right, so I will say April and Moonstone are coming now. And I am using the Wisdom Angel Tarot from Raleigh Valentine. I have all three Angel Tarot from Raleigh Valentine. They are just beautiful. In this case, we have the Seven of Earth, which is the same thing as Seven of Pentacles. So we have three pentacles on a row. We have February, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and now we have 7 of Pentacles. And if you notice, the number is going down. It's not going up. So 7 of Pentacles, in this case, come accompanied by the Moonstone. This is a coffee moonstone angel. And I have a rainbow moonstone here. I don't know if, let me see. Let me show the rainbow. Where is that rainbow that it has? Oh, it's right here. I don't know if you can see the flash of the rainbow moonstone. I don't know. The camera sometimes don't do justice to this. But yeah, these are moonstone. So I'm going to read first what the card says, and then I'm going with my own forecast. So the card itself, right, the way the author described it, it says seeds well planted, efforts or investment that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience. We're still patient in April. We're still doing things to relax. If you notice, this person is gardening, so it's trying to find something for later on to harvest. So April is a great month to, if you haven't started a project yet in 2021, you're going to have a second chance to start a good one in April 2021. So you gotta do your gardening, either that you do it because you want to distract yourself, or you are gardening in your business to later on get that harvest back, right? To do it, you know, in a good way. But you gotta plant it well. That says the card too. You want to make sure that you plant the seeds very well in order to be able to have that harvest later. So that's an important thing that you have to do, okay? Also, unnecessary worry. There might be some unnecessary stress that you are going to start looking at things bigger than what they are. So watch out with misunderstanding and watch out with unnecessary stress in April 2021. Okay, don't forget that. So as soon as April 1st, come to my live, or go to YouTube or visit my blog at dancingcrownspsychic.com, and you will be reminded of this, because sometimes we get too vulnerable, and April might be a vulnerable month for moods, so be careful with that, okay? So don't worry unnecessarily, and don't put more stress than necessary in April. Now let's go to March 2021. Let me move this over here because I don't want to lose the focus. In May 2021, May is the Three of Swords, and this is the, oh my goodness. I have the name of this deck. Oh, I have the card right here. Hold on. Visconti di Modrone, Madonna, Visconti di Modrone e i de collezione, Io parlo italiano anche. Tu sai che io parlo italiano. E questo è la Tre de Spada, Three of Swords. So for Three of Swords, it comes with the Herkimer diamond, and this is a crystal that is typical from New York State where I live. Herkimer diamonds. It's a quartz, but because it is so glittery and shiny, they call it Herkimer diamond. My little cat is Herkimer too, the mischievous one, because Boots behaves better. But it's a coincidence that May 2021 came with the Herkimer diamond. So for May, I am going to read from my notes from my blog. And like I said, it's a lot of material, but I wanted to do it live anyway. Hi Pam, hi Lolly, hi Cheyenne, hi Lori. So, for May, we have the Three of Swords from Visconti di Modrone Tarot. And May does not offer the most positive card when it comes to being truthful. So be careful with gossiping. Be careful with talking behind people's back. That's not going to be a nice thing. You want to watch out for truthfulness in May. That's the word? I don't know. There is something that is coming in disguise, so we need to have the eyes open for this. There is a reason why it's not the best moment to start nothing new and to work with what you already have. Okay? So don't try to do something new in May. If you don't do it by the 3rd or the 4th of May, then just leave it. Continue working with what you have, because Mercury is coming retrograde in May as well. Yes, so there is a day, I think it's the 21st of May, let me consult my notes, that Mercury starts slowing down in order to go retrograde on the 30th. Let me check the dates to make sure. Hold on. So yes, Mercury starts slowing down around May 21st, like I said, in order to go retrograde on the 30th. However, by the end of May, everyone will have the chance to continue working on that big project you all took a break from during the first week of May. So I suggest that if you were not able to bring something to completion before May 6, I put 6, I would say 4 better, but 6 is okay, to wait until May 30 to complete the project. So leave it alone between mid-May until the 30th, and don't start doing anything new with it. Just work with it and polish it. You know what? They come out better when we actually dedicate more time and look at them again and look at them again and go back to it again and see details that you probably didn't see if you were rushing about it. Okay? So yes, that's a good moment because of the, oh my gosh, Mercury retrograde. I will tell you at a later time what crystals are good for that, for surviving Mercury retrograde. Now, with the Herkimer diamond, I will say that it's a yin and yang type of energy, and I know by fact that this crystal connects a lot with the chariot, from the tarot cards. So we are on our way to a goal, but it's just the road. So enjoy the ride. We're not there yet. Just enjoy the ride and the view around, okay? Sit comfortable and just go. Just walk or ride. And also, this is the time to enjoy the ride and pay attention to details that you have not seen along the road yet and that are important for finishing our masterpiece, which is the same thing. I mean, so this crystal, what it's doing, instead of bringing another meaning on top of the card, it's just validating what this card is saying. Contrary, for example, in February we had the card, and then we had the fossil adding to what the card was saying, And in this case, for May 2021, the crystal that came with the card is saying the same thing. So it's validating again what this card was saying. All right? So, June, summer. I love summer. I'm a summer person and I can't wait. All right. So summer came with the Page of Cups, and this is Simplicity Tarot from Emily Muniz. And in this case, we have the Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups, first, in the card per se, Emily puts emotional message and a surprise. So yes, June comes with an emotion. It comes a little bit with a distraction probably too. So be careful with those emotions to not make you distracted. And I guess this is why the Black Obsidian came with that month, because Black Obsidian is a great crystal for protection. All right, so protection in many ways, but it's also a great scrying crystal. But I'm going to read from my notes again. And for June, with the Page of Cups, with this Page of Cups specifically, we all need some distraction, but not to the point that we forget about important things. And we are now in the middle of the hurricane season in June, right? Everybody from the Caribbean knows that. And if you're not from the Caribbean, you'll see it in the news. And we are symbolically need to pay attention to our daily lives. It seems that this month people will be distracted with something spontaneous. So being spontaneous is good, but because it's spontaneous doesn't mean that you have to follow it. So be careful with something spontaneous that might distract you from something important to do. You have to be aware and expecting, okay? So be aware with that. And I will say, you should take responsibility. The result is not what is to be expected. So you can be spontaneous, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, then you need to take responsibility for that act. So a little bit of that is good, but just be careful to not overlook something important because you want it to be spontaneous. Now, this is the time to enjoy the ride and pay. Now for the Black Obsidian, you know, this crystal comes from a volcano, you know, from the lava, and it is a highly protective stone, right? Like I said, it's all metaphysical. Remember that I'm talking about metaphysics and not for substituting any medical treatment or nothing like that. This is just spiritual and metaphysical, right? So because it's from lava, it is a moment of the year to let go of anger and resentments. So when the volcano exploded, it's because it was too angry for too long. And it exploded and it damaged everything else around. So we need to let go of those resentments and those bad feelings, because that is going to make us in a volcano if we are not careful about it. And I'm going to take a moment for telling you, you know, there are many ways that you can do it. I have a service in my website that might help you if it resonates with you. I do crystal healing, long distance and in person. I have a place that I rent now. Finally, I found one in Main Street here in Rochester, and I offer, you know, crystal healing sessions in person there if you're in Rochester, New York. If not, then I can do a long distance session for you. But I can do many things. I can just cleanse your aura and balance, or I can, you know, go treat a specific issue. It can be mental, emotional, it can be physical. So let me know if you want to try that. And again, you can book a session in dancingcrownspsychic.com, so we can talk about it privately if you want to. Message me for that. Now, for continuing with June and the Obsidian and the Page of Cups, it is also a good month for making big decisions, as the energies are favoring a great outcome. So if you need to take a huge decision, wait until June. I don't know if you can, but if you can try waiting until June, it is the most favorable month of the 2021 to take big decisions. And again, Obsidian is also great for grounding and meditation. It works with the root chakra, and it is highly protective. So if you want to protect an area or yourself, you can carry little tumbles. I have on my store too, if you ask me, if you don't see them in the website. Or for example, this beautiful sphere is going to be for sale on my website, and it comes with a selenite stand, so it is very nice. See, it comes with a complete set. So let's talk about July. That's my birthday. I'm a July baby. I love the summer and the beach and the palm trees and the sun. Sorry, that's my own song. All right, July. Two of Cups. From what tarot deck is this? If you don't tell me what tarot deck is this, I'm going to be mad. No, I'm just kidding. Secrets of Paradise Tarot again. Yes, it's my birthday month, so okay, I am using my own tarot deck for July. Secrets of Paradise Tarot, Two of Cups. And this Two of Cups can be a symbol of a romantic relationship, or it can be a symbol of a new partnership again. So we are seeing partnership one more time in 2021 after, when was it? February. Yep, after February. July is a great month for partnership. It comes with the amethyst, so a master healing crystal. But let me tell you from my notes about July real quick, because again it's a lot and I don't remember from the day that I draw the cards, but see, I kept them together for today to be able to show you live. So for July, the best month for partnering in business is July 2021, and it is also a moment to share time with others. So we most likely will be more flexible to be closer to people in July, which is great because we're going to be receiving the sun during those months. And also, guess what? July is great for weddings and for anything that is a big alliance. So anything big in business for partnership, or if you are trying to get married, July is also a great month. And guess what? My husband is a DJ, so if you need a DJ, Toxcat Entertainment is most likely available during July 2021. I'll check it out if I don't book something with him for my birthday yet. All right. So also I will say empathy at a worldwide level is also expected to be recovered at a higher level than now, because you know there has been a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of resentment in 2020 between people for different reasons, and the amethyst is showing that there is going to be in July 2021 empathy at a worldwide level, and then it is going to be a celebration month. So I'm not saying it because it's my birthday, I'm saying it because the card that came up with the crystal that came up, the amethyst, they together symbolize a celebration, right? So hopefully by July we are getting rid of the isolation and we can finally be together again. August, do you know that we had the Page of Cups in June? So guess what? We have another Page of Cups in August. It's very curious to me, and again, you know, this is the way that it came up, that we have 3 cups together. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. In 2021, June, July, and August. Page to page. 1, 2, 1. Right? And many emotions. So it's going to be a 3 months of a lot of emotions, but I do feel they are going to be positive emotions. And this one comes accompanied with the tangerine quartz. So let me show you the tangerine quartz. It's beautiful, isn't it? So let me read from my notes over here. In this case, the energy of the Page of Cups is toward being creative and artistic. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be probably creating something new in that month. The perfect moment to start something new and that moves emotions. So there, for people who draw, who do fine arts, who paint, dance, you know, we the artist people, August is our month for that. And also it's a perfect month to be at the beach. Always go to the beach in the months that do not have the letter R in it. So it will be May, June, July, and August. Any of those 4 months are the best months for going to the beach, at least in the Caribbean. And also, it is a good moment to connect with deities from the ocean and the water, like the Archangel Gabriel and Yemaya from the Santeria. So if you are someone who would like to connect with those deities, goddesses, and archangels like Gabriel and Yemaya, I think in August is a great moment to create an altar for them and to have a meditation that makes you connect with them more. What happened with that? Well, Yemaya is a very protective mother. She was the one protecting Oshun from getting her from somebody, another one of the Orishas, male Orishas. She hid her in the river and she gave her the rivers and she kept the oceans. Also, I will say the Archangel Gabriel is the one that brings good news. So also abundance, a lot of abundance, and it's a month for blessings. We have already cleansed a little bit in 2021, but if you want to cleanse yourself in the ocean that month, you are more than welcome to, because that will cleanse yourself from negativity and will bring abundance to your life and connect with these deities and divine, right? So that is important to cultivate the divine within. Don't forget the spirituality part of the year. So with the tangerine quartz, we have prosperity, abundance, money coming our way. August is most likely a month for abundance in our life. And also, it is, if you notice, it is matching, I forgot to mention, it's matching the tones of the shirt from the Page of Cups. So I like the combination that came out with the tangerine quartz because it's matching the fishes and the shirt from the guy. And so I would say it adds more intention on the prosperity chances for the month. And because the tangerine quartz work with the sacral chakra, we might be very intense sexually talking. So yes, sex, it's going to be highly intense in August. All right, September, we have from the Rider-Waite Tarot, 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, we have 4 cups, right? One after the other. And we have 1, 2, 1, and now we have 1, 0, 10. So we have almost an angel number, but we don't have 3 ones right beside the other, so it's not. But we have the 10 of Cups in September 2021. And look, this is family oriented, family reunions. I will say from July on, most likely we'll be able to be in bigger groups. I don't know how big. I do not predict health either, but it seems like we are going to be able to share more time around a bigger amount of people around us in a safe way. It comes with the red jasper, and I have here Archangel Michael showing here with the red jasper. This is my Archangel Michael for me in my altar. And I'm going to read from my notes over here. So 10 of Cups, how many cups we have in 2021? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 at this point. And quite an emotional year. Yes, I know that. It seems that the emotions arising in 2021 are mostly positive, and I said that in one of the previous months. 10 of Cups is showing us a non-conventional family reunion. Non-conventional family reunion. Keep that in mind. Happiness, celebration of joy with the loved ones. At this point of the year, it is important to remember where we come from. We should also make success a space to recognize, those close to us on their achievements. Sometimes we tend to support people from outside our circle a lot, and we don't support the ones from our own circle and cheer with them and celebrate their success. So take September for telling someone who owns a business in your family, or someone who just graduated college, or someone who achieved any type of goal in September or during 2021. Say, hey, you did great. I am proud of you. And then, for the red jasper, it is, yes, connected with the root chakra, but also it might be another intensification of sex drive in September, because even it connects with the root chakra. It's really close to the sacral, and we just passed the sacral chakra intensification in August, so might be a good moment for working in a relationship that maybe in August and September has been a little bit off in the sex part. Maybe in August and September you can light that fire up again. The red jasper dispel negativity, so I will say September is a month that there is some negativity going out forever and for good. So if there was something negative around that I haven't picked up during the previous month, and I haven't picked up something heavy, but for some reason, September is going to be cleansing more the 2021. So if there is something negative around going on, it's gonna be gone in September. And it is a boost of energy, especially in the southern hemisphere, because the Archangel Michael is the Archangel of the South. So I do see a lot of activity in the southern hemisphere from the planet. Very active, and people very hyper. A lot of energy there. And also the globe, I see a protection, a global protection of something in September. I'm not sure what we are getting protected from, but there is going to be like a shield of protection from something globally. It's going to be a warmer September. I feel it's not going to be too chilly. I think it's gonna still carrying a little bit of the hot from the summertime. So I don't think that we're going to have a very chilly autumn season for those people who have the 4 seasons in where they live. So I think it's going to be a warmer September. I'm not a meteorologist, but this is the energy that I feel. Now we're going to October. It's one of my favorite months because besides summer, I like autumn too. And we have from the Halloween Tarot, the Hermit. The Hermit has another cup in his hand, so we're not getting ready of emotions yet. But also isolation coming back in October. I'm not sure why isolation again. I do see the science working a lot during October, coming up with something new in the science area. I do see working with liquids in a laboratory, and I'm not sure what type of liquid is, but there is something new coming up in October 2021 that has to do with science, but I don't know for what, but I just see that. Liquid, cups, emotions, but it's something wise. It's something that we should follow the wisdom of the people creating behind the scenes. So we should not be taking them for granted because we don't see them all the time in the society. I would say that we should be paying attention and giving credit to those who are behind the scenes creating for us. Also, it comes with the brecciated jasper, which is similar to the red jasper but in a different way. Actually, not brecciated, sorry. This is African bloodstone. I apologize. This is African bloodstone. It's kind of like in the jasper family anyway. African bloodstone. And I'm going to be reading from my notes now. And it's coming with new discoveries, like I said, most likely the science area. This is one of the only 2 major arcana showing for 2021. So if you notice, I have actually 3 major arcana, sorry. We have the Hangman, we have the Hermit, and we have, in December, we're gonna see, I don't wanna say yet. But yeah, we have 3 major arcanas. I have to edit what I wrote. And showing that it means that comes with big events. So January is serious, but it comes with something big. October, and later on I'm gonna tell you what month comes with big events as well. And also it says it is a month that invites to having moments of isolation and working on your projects that will be completed either before the end of the year or towards mid-2022. So not that you're starting the project, but you keep working on the project in October if it's a huge one. And these type of projects, I do see that people are gonna tend to be finishing either before the end of the year. If you don't finish it by December, you are going to finish it by mid-2022. It's gonna be extending later in the next year after. It's not gonna be finishing at the beginning of 2022. Okay, so this is what I feel. For the African bloodstone, I will say it is showing us the need to protect our own soul and our own being, to have a moment for ourselves to connect with the spiritual guides and also with the ancestors. That's an understatement because October usually we connect with the dead. We connect with our spirits that's around us. And also it is important that you listen to the wisdom of your spirit guides in October. They are going to come with a message they are going to tell you in your ear. So it's very important you connect with them because of that. November is the 7 of Pentacles. So we have another 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles repeated too. So we have Page of Cups repeated and 7 of Pentacles repeated. This is the Vampires of Eternal Night Tarot. The Vampires of the Eternal Night Tarot. Alright. And this is the 7 of Coins for them, or Pentacles. I love vampires. And it comes with the emerald. I love emeralds. Look at this big chunk of emerald right here. So, 7 of Pentacles for November. Just because we have achieved a harvest from a plant does not mean that we don't need to care about it any longer. So we should not take our achievements for granted at this point of the year, but in the contrary, work hard for reaching the next level after this. So if you notice, she has a beautiful rose plant that she's still caring for, and that's the message, to keep caring for your plants that gave you something to eat, or a beautiful flower to watch or look at, or put on a pot inside the house. So keep working with that plant, keep caring about it, and don't forget about it during the autumn season just because it's not giving to you anymore. Harvest at that point. Connect with nature, go outside, thank them. Okay, we're going to probably have some snow maybe by then. We're not sure. I don't see a huge cold winter next year, but I do see a little bit of slight snow by then. But we can still go outside and thank our plants and tell them, hey, I can't wait for the summer to see you blowing, you know, how do you say, blooming again, blooming. So with the emerald, I will say for November that it is a crystal that connects with the heart chakra, love and truth, loyalty, as well as bringing good fortune. And it's a crystal for strength, okay? So we are going to be going through, we're going to be getting stronger in November from whatever happens in 2021 before that. And just make sure that you really care about your projects and your nature around you, because you don't want next year to have just a plant of thorns. You want that to be blooming your roses back again, okay? So that's why it's important to care about it. We finally found December here, and we have the third major arcana, so meaning that January, October, and December are the big events during the year, those 3 months. And this is from the Visconti Tarot, the Golden Visconti Tarot, and we have the Empress closing 2021. What a great card to close 2021. Very modernly, and it comes with aquamarine. I love this aquamarine heart. Oh my gosh, I connect with it so much. Aquamarine. So, abundance, great abundance, a lot of abundance in December 2021. It's going to be a prosperous, abundant month. Take advantage of that to get some things, storage for the next year, for 2022. Take advantage of that abundance and storage, okay? I'm going to read from my notes for December 2021. Another of the only major arcanas for the year, and what a majestic ways to close it. It is inviting us to care about others. I find this an understatement, of course, and it's the holiday season, so we already usually care about others during holiday season, but it is a reminder, I guess, that maybe there is something happening that we had to be reminded of it. Abundance, resources, caring about others pretty much is what described December 2021. And the aquamarine calls for abundance as well, so it's also validating what the card was saying about abundance. It is a great month to work with intuition and emotions, and December is the best month in 2021 if you don't know how to connect with archangels. That month is going to be the glory. That doesn't mean that you cannot study archangels any time of the year, but December, just like October, the veil is very thin between the spirit world and us. December is a great way to connect with archangels because the divine is closer to us in that month. Specific deities. And also, I do see a lot of water in December for some reason. Water, but not excessively. But I do see water in that month. I don't understand why. I think the planet also will become a better place in December 2021. The energy is going to be very beautiful around the whole neighborhood of planet Earth. Terra is going to bless us, the Earth goddess. And I do feel that something big that was negative before, starting in September, is going to be clearing away all the way to December. So by December, there should be no negativity anymore in this month of 2021. So it is a beautiful way of closing 2021, very well expected, and give us resources enough to prepare for the year after. All right, so don't forget that all this is written in my blog in dancingcrownspsychic.com. You can always find me in Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Message me if you have questions about crystal healing, what day I'm available for booking a tarot reading with me. I do tarot reading for business, for love and relationships, for family, for many things. So just contact me if you have any questions. And also, in my shop, is full of jewelry and full of crystals that you can decorate your office, or you can decorate around your space at home, anywhere you want to carry crystals with you. I have the little bags, and I have, you know, like I said, a lot of jewelry that I have created, jewelry that I buy from other artisans. I have a new Amazonite pendant that I uploaded today on my website that you're gonna love. I have new Larimar jewelry on my website, and don't forget that I also have my new Pagan Archangel rosary that I designed exclusively from Dancing Crowns, and it's sterling silver, and it has all the Archangel sigils in it, the 4 main ones. You know, it has Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel in that order. And it has the triple moon and the sun, and it has a nail cross with a pentagram in the middle. So it's all sterling silver, and you can choose between moonstone or black obsidian. So it's available in dancingcrownspsychic.com. Nobody else have this piece of jewelry. It is exclusive from my collection, and I designed it myself. So another item that I have new on my website is the cigarettes, the herbal cigarettes. So if you like to smoke herbal cigarettes, go find some on my website. This is new. And I also have some smudges that I didn't have smudge before. So we have smudge. I am going to order more of these. This one I just ran out, but I'm gonna order more of these. This is smokeless smudge, so if you are working in an environment that you cannot have you know, smoke around, this will be a perfect way of purifying the energy. Is a purification smokeless smudge. It's like, again, I don't have right now inventory of this, but it's coming soon back to my shop. And you gotta check out the moons that I have in Caribbean blue calcite. They are on my website. I have also some lemon calcite dodecahedron in there. So you want to go check my website, definitely, because you might have something there that you like to purchase. And today only, everything is 21% off, because we are today going from 2020 to 2021, and the offer ends tomorrow. So if you want to get something with discount from my shop, go to dancingcrownspsychic.com right now and go get with 21% off anything that you like from there. Okay, so I wish you all a very, very happy 2021. Happy New Year, and thank you for being with me tonight. This is Leticia, your witchy dancer from Dancing Crowns. I will put my link at the end of the comments after I finish the video. Bye-bye. Many blessings and happy 2021. Bye. Like Walter Mercado said, con mucho, 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 mucho amor. Bye.